Hey, what's going on, guys? In today's video I'm gonna go through how my week went for trading. Now this is going to be a 200k funded challenge with FTMO. 200k 200k FTMO challenge. Now I'm gonna go through the main setup that I took that got me majority of the PNL, which was this one. So it got me 8k out of the 13k in profit in total. So oh, I don't think I've mentioned it yet, but this is a demo account. So let me just show you. Yeah, so this is a demo account because, you know, I'll be completely real with you guys. I ain't got bread like that. I ain't got money to spend 1,000 on an account yet. Okay, so I'm trying to get, you know, some of you guys may know. I'm trying to get funded with Funding Pips. I do have a 5k account with them. And I did take these trades on that too, so I'm on my way to getting funded with them. And hopefully in the future when I get payouts, I will then go for these big challenges. Either way, this, of course, the actual tag is being hit, but this is a demo target. So for it to actually be valid, I need to hit 20k. So from next week, I'm going to be trading on this account still, and I will do like a little documentary, or, you know, just showing you guys me entering into the setups and whatnot, and seeing if I can get to that 20k in profit target, and passing the account. And then I'll do it again for phase 2, but of course on demo, and see if I can get to 10k. So I need to make a total of 30k in profit. Either way, let's go through the setup. Okay, so the main setup was this one on GBPJPY. Let me just go on TradingView to show you. So GBPJPY. Oh, not this one. I'm gonna use forex.com. Okay, so this was the trade. Now the trade is very simple. Okay, very easy and simple. So if we just look at the 4-hour time frame, we can clearly see that we've shifted bullish, right? We can see change of character right here, and then we got your breaker structure, and then we also have an additional breaker structure. Okay, and if we take a look at this POI, now if we just look at the leg that caused this breaker structure, look how much imbalance was left behind. Okay, so price just came back, respected the protected low, and now we are targeting the high. Okay, so if we go down to the 15-minute time frame, actually I used the 1-hour time frame before I entered. So at the time when this was forming, I was sitting there just waiting for this change of character to happen. I just needed this candle to close with a body above this high for it to be a valid change of character for me. And the reason why I was using the 1-hour time frame is because from 4-hour to 1 hour instead of 15-minute is not as big of a jump, so it will give it more credibility. It's stronger basically, right? So that's what I wanted. We got our change of character, and then I went down to the 15-minute time frame. I used the 50% of the imbalance that was left behind from this 1-hour change of character that happened, and then I entered. I think it entered me at like 2 in the morning. I was sleeping, so yeah, 1 in the morning, and then that's pretty much it. Very simple setup. And then I ended up closing the setup. Okay, I'm only not happy now that I'm seeing that this is going back up, because if it hit TP, it would have been like, how much gain was that? It would have been like a 6.5% gain in just one trade. Is it 6.5%? I don't know how much PNL it was, I forgot. But if I was risking one, okay, 6% gain, sorry. It was a 6R, okay. So I ended up closing here for like a 1 to 4 risk to reward and profit. Actually, it was a 1 to 4.5, because I was risking 0.9%, not 1%. So it was a 1 to 4.5 risk to reward. And if it hit this, it would have been 11k, around that much, which is insane. All right, in just how many days? This was in just 2 days and 14. Like, that's an insane amount of money. And then I, at the same time when I was in this trade, before I entered into this one, I was also in this trade right here. Now the idea behind this was a bit more it was more supported by a bigger time frame. So daily structure, we can see, was respected right here. We're targeting that are over there. This is inducement. And then if we go look at the 4-hour time frame, we can see that we've got a 4-hour breaker structure. Price comes in, we get a 4-hour internal change of character, and then it comes back, and then it respects the protected low, meaning that this is the high that's going to get targeted, and this is the overall high, and then the daily high is all the way over there. Okay, but I was just targeting the internal one because, you know, I'm not gonna try to hold over the weekend. I did not expect it to take this long, but it is what it is. I ended up closing the trade right here for a 1 to, I think 1.26, yeah, 2625. Wasn't the greatest risk to reward. It is a swing position, so fair enough. But then I was also in some day trades. So to start off with GBPUSD, I entered into a buy position. Now I'm not going to make this too long, I'll just make it quite simple. We can clearly see that we had equal lows, and then price ended up shifting, and then we had our imbalance reaction, and on the lower time frame we got a change of character. So I just entered here, put my stop loss there, and I targeted the weak structure. I was risking 0.5% for this. I got like 2.8k in profit, which is insane. And then another setup that I ended up taking was this one. No, this one ended up in break even. I ended up entering like so, and my stop loss was around there, and then I get break even. At one point I woke up and it was up like 4k in profit. I was like, damn. I wake up again, it was at break even. You know, it is what it is. But those were the trades. Is there any? Oh, and then I took a Euro USD trade too. Might as well go over that. Very simple, very simple. We can see that we had a change of character, then price came to the extreme and respects the low, meaning the high that's going to get targeted now is that one. And all I did was I waited for a change of character on the lower time frame. So it was around, let me see, let's be quick, I don't want to take too long. The first setup was this one, and then I took this one on the other funded, and then the one that I took on the demo right here was this one, like this. 2 risk to reward, and that was about it. I took a bunch of losses. Took some losses on USD/JPY, and just today, which is actually the main reason why I ended up closing the other setups, but because, you know, I was floating, I did not secure anything, but I ended up taking a loss. So I was like, you know what, all right, let's just secure the profits, let's just call it a day. All right, so I ended up taking this as a loss. It was a valid trade, honestly. It's a good setup, there's nothing wrong with it. Price is respecting this 4-hour demand, change character, 1-hour breaker structure, and I was just expecting price to go higher. But by the looks of it, I think we're going to get a deeper mitigation somewhere here before going back up. So that's what I'll be looking for next week. And that's about it. You know, quite very simple. Let me just quickly go through the other stats. We've got average risk to reward of 4.5, 12 trades, 41% win rate. Average loss to win right there, 3.24. I mean, not the best consistency score. And yeah, I'll do a documentary next week going through me actually entering the setups and hopefully getting to that 10% gain in profit next week, and hopefully passing the funding pips 5k account, and then get some payouts, get a job, do something, get some money, and then get an account. But yeah, that's about it. Let me know how you guys are doing in trading. How was your week? And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video in a bit.